In the far reaches of Roman Britain, a seasoned Roman legion vanished without a trace. No battle records, no survivors, no explanation. This is the mystery of Legio IX Hispana, Ninth Spanish Legion. On inverted hour, a unit forged by Julius Caesar himself, lost somewhere in the mists of history. Its disappearance would become one of the greatest unsolved riddles of the Roman Empire. And centuries later we're still asking what happened to the Ninth. The full name of this elite force was Legio IX Hispana, or the Ninth Spanish Legion. It was one of the oldest and most respected legions in the Roman Empire, dating back to the days of Caesar. Its nickname Hispana came from early victories in Spain, where it first earned its reputation for discipline and success. By the 1st century AD, the legion had already served in nearly every corner of the Roman world. The Ninth Legion wasn't just old, it was experienced. They fought in Caesar's Gallic Wars, helped crush revolts, and even led the early Roman invasion of Britain. They had survived rebellions, ambushes, and brutal frontier warfare. Their standard marked by a bow was a feared symbol from Britain to the Balkans. The last confirmed appearance of the Ninth Legion was around AD 108 in Eberacca, modern-day York, England. They were stationed at the edge of Roman Britain, defending the empire's northern frontier. Eberacca was not just a military base, it was the heart of Roman authority in the north. From here, the Ninth likely launched expeditions into hostile tribal territory beyond the frontier. The most widely accepted theory is that the legion was wiped out in northern Britain, possibly during a major uprising by tribes like the Picts or Caledonians, but no Roman historian ever confirmed such a loss. Some believe the destruction was so devastating and so humiliating that it was deliberately left out of official records. Others argue that the Romans feared acknowledging such a loss would encourage further rebellion. There's another theory. The legion might have been relocated to the Middle East, where it disappeared later. Some believe they fought it and died in Judea or Armenia, but again, no solid evidence survives. Records suggest that reinforcements were needed in the east around that time, possibly explaining the move. But if the Ninth was sent there, it left no known mark, no inscriptions, no victories, no tombstones. There are no tombstones, no discharge records, no formal mentions after AD 108. For a Roman legion, that's highly unusual. Roman military bureaucracy was meticulous. Every soldier's career, death, and retirement was typically documented. That makes the Ninth's sudden disappearance from all records feel more like a cover-up than a clerical error. In 1954, Rosemary Sutcliffe's novel The Eagle of the Ninth reimagined the story. The idea of a lost legion captured imaginations worldwide and gave rise to films, documentaries, and endless theories. The story centers on a young Roman officer seeking to recover the lost eagle, standard of the Ninth, a symbol of honor. It transformed the legion's mystery into a cultural legend that still resonates today. The mystery fits into a bigger story: Rome's long struggle to hold Britain. Frequent rebellions and tribal resistance pushed Rome to the limit. The Roman legions were constantly stretched thin, fighting both enemies and the unforgiving terrain. Eventually, Rome abandoned Britain entirely in the early 5th century, unable to maintain control. Strangely, major Roman historians like Tacitus and Cassius Dio never mentioned the loss of the Ninth. If an entire legion had been wiped out, wouldn't someone have recorded it? Tacitus, in particular, wrote extensively about Britain but says nothing about the fate of the Ninth. Some believe the omission itself might be a clue suggesting political motives behind the silence. An inscription found in Netherby, in northern England, may hint that the Ninth survived longer than we thought. But it's fragmentary, and historians remain divided on what it actually proves. If genuine, it suggests some elements of the legion were still active in Britain after 108 AD. Still, without additional evidence, the inscription raises more questions than it answers. Was the Ninth Legion destroyed in a brutal battle in Britain? Did it vanish in a forgotten war in the East? Or was its fate deliberately erased to protect Rome's reputation? We may never know the truth. But the disappearance of the Ninth remains one of the great riddles of the ancient world, an unsolved puzzle buried in both history and legend. What do you think happened to the Ninth Legion? Tell us in the comments.